Hello dear colleagues and friends, it is Dennis. Welcome to BST YouTube channel, and we continue our series of educational videos which are devoted to the real-life drilling of BST drilling rigs. Such videos are created to make sure that all customers who are located in foreign countries, specifically in Africa and also other continents, could see and could understand how the drilling rig performs in the real life conditions, in the real water borehole. And today we would like to introduce such video with BST bestseller in a budget-friendly segment, which is called Portable Drilling Rig GBU 15LP. I would like to remind you that not long ago we have prepared this similar video with another model of drilling rig which is called GBU 24L, which is mounted on a single axle trailer. If you didn't watch this video yet, I will send the link in the description of this video so you could watch this video as well. But today we are offering you to watch the real-life drilling with the portable drilling rig GBU 15LP. And as you know, each drilling process consists of several stages. So stage number one, it is called delivery of the drilling machine and preparation on site. Now you can see how this drilling rig GBU 15LP has been delivered on the real drilling site to the countryside village house, and currently it has been assembled. Because yes, the drilling rig GBU 15LP is a portable one, so it has only one position, which is vertical. It is not mounted on any trailer. And that is why before you prepare the drilling rig for operation, each time you need to assemble and disassemble this drilling machine. It is not difficult. You can complete this task in a couple of minutes, maybe from 5 to 10 minutes, but at the same time you will need to consider that you will require some manpower in order to complete this procedure. So currently you have seen that the operators and other people helped to complete this procedure, and it took about 5 to 10 minutes. By the way, the weight of the drilling rig is approximately 350 kilograms. Also, you can see that we have delivered to the site the drilling pipes. The length of each drilling pipe is 1.5 meters. Also, we have the wrenches and the drilling forks to connect and disconnect the pipes. So all these accessories are included in your scope of supply. And of course, here is the oil station, which includes the oil tank and the engine. In this case, you can see that the engine power is 15 horsepower and the engine is petrol. So you will need petrol to run the engine. And of course, we have prepared already the PVC pipes, which will be used to complete installation of the PVC pipes. And you have seen here the calibration bit. And now we move to stage number 2, which is called drilling. So we start the engine, as I already explained to you. Here we use the petrol engine, 15 horsepower. At the same time, you can select diesel or petrol. Of course, when we normally supply the drilling rigs to our customers in Africa, we prefer to select the diesel option because the diesel fuel in Africa is less expensive, and most of our customers prefer the option which is called diesel option. So right now you can also check that we still continue stage number 1, which is called preparation of the drilling rig on site. So there is lubrication of the guides. So they are lubricated with the used oil so that the carriage goes up and down in a smooth manner. So during the operation of the drilling machine. Also, you can see that on the left there is a water pit. Okay, the water pit it's the big hole which is created in the ground and filled with water. And this water pit is used to perform the so-called wet drilling. So today we will be showing you the wet drilling. And why is it called wet drilling? Because in order to perform the process of drilling, we will be using water. Water will be filled to the water pit, and then you can see that the motor pump has already been prepared. On the left, the yellow one, it is the motor pump, and there are two hoses. So one hose, it's the suction hose, which goes to the water pit and sucks water from the water pit with a bigger diameter, 75 millimeters. And there is another hose on the top, which has the smaller diameter, 50 millimeters, and this is the suction and pressure hose. The function of this hose is to deliver water to the swivel of the drilling rig, and then the water will be supplied to the water borehole because the pipes are hollow inside, and then the water will be mixed with the broken formations. And right now, in order to arrange this process, the team is preparing the trench. So the trench is used in order to deliver the water back to the water pit. Once it is mixed with the broken formations, then it will need to go back to the water pit because generally it is a closed loop system. So now you can observe the three-blade bit which is being installed already to the drilling rig. So these are the compulsory preparations which should be completed before you begin the drilling process. So now you can see that the three-blade bit has been installed. So everything is ready to start the process. So this is the water pit, which has been already prepared in advance. So you can prepare the water pit, for example, the day before you start drilling. So you do not waste time for this procedure during the drilling date. And now you need to level the drilling rig as well, because it is a very important procedure. You need to make sure that the drilling rig is leveled on the ground, to make sure when you drill the pipes go down strictly vertical, like you see, as you see on the video right now. In order to level the drilling rig, there are holes in the feet of the drilling rig, so you can anchor this drilling machine with the anchors, because there are special holes. And also you can use heavy bags with the sand or with something else in order to anchor and to put additional weight on the drilling rig, and also to make sure you can apply more force during the drilling procedure. So dear friends, all preparations have been finished, and now we are ready to move to step number 2, which is called drilling procedure. So here is the team. As you can see, before you start increasing the drilling string, you need to lubricate the thread of the pipes also with the grease or with the used oil, to make sure you connect and disconnect the pipes in a very smooth manner, so they are not stuck when you connect and disconnect the pipes. Meanwhile, we are drilling already with a three-blade bit, which is actually designed for soft formations. The compulsory procedure before you start or you plan to do any drilling on a new site is to determine the hardness of formations. You need to make some research in order to understand if you have clay, if you have stones, if you have rock or hard rock or any other type of formations, in order to select the right configuration and the right model of the drilling bit. Right now you can see how the operators increase the drilling string, specifically put extra pipe to the drilling string. So it is very easy to complete, and in order to do this you will need to use the wrench and also the drilling fork. All of these accessories you can observe right now. They are located on the grass on the right, to the right of the drilling rig. So it takes about several seconds to replace the pipe, to add a new pipe, and now you may continue the drilling process. I would like to say that in this specific region, in this specific drilling site, the soil consists of sand, clay loam, clay, and silt. So for this purpose, the operators are using the wet drilling and only the 3-blade bit, which is actually is composed of tungsten carbide blades, and it is designed for soft formations. I would like to mention that you will have such type of bit in your scope of supply as well, and also you will have a PDC bit, polycrystalline diamond cutter bit, which is designed for average hardness of formations, meaning that if you have to face any harder rocks, you can break them with a PDC bit as well, which is included in your package. At the same time, right now we are ready to sell from stock this drilling rig GBU 15LP in the amount of 10 pieces from Zambia, Kenya and Tanzania. And actually there are 3 different options of pipes which you will have in the package: 50, 70 or 90 meters. Each pipe is 1.5 meters in length, so meaning that in the first case you will get 33 pipes, in the second case you will receive 47 pipes, and finally in case of 90 meters you will get 60 pipes. And of course the price will be different for these 3 packages. If you decide to get this drilling rig, tell us which exactly amount of pipes you want to get, what is your plan, how deep you plan to drill, and we will be able to send you the pro forma invoice for the right configuration of the GBU 15LP model. At the same time, please pay attention that when you start drilling this pipe, which is 1.5 meter, you need to go up and down several times. It is the compulsory procedure. Please note, and this is very important, if you are an experienced driller, then you of course aware of this procedure, and it is necessary to make sure that you drill and you break all the formations in the right manner, so you could complete this operation in full, because otherwise the formations may collapse or the drilling pipes may get stuck inside the borehole if you drill very fast and if you drill only one time. So please avoid such wrong drilling. You need to drill each pipe several times up and down. And according to our rated indicators, so you might ask, what is the speed? How soon can I complete drilling of the real water borehole? And we have very specific indicators for this. For example, for GBU 15LP, the average time to drill one pipe for 1.5 meters is 3.5 minutes, meaning that the pure time which is necessary to drill one pipe will be 3.5 minutes. So you can, dear friends, compare this time even with the GBU 24L, all right, which is 2.5 minutes, 1 minute less. So thus you can make your best choice which drilling rig to select. And right now you can already observe the process of lifting the pipes. It is very important because once you reach the necessary depth, you will need to lift all of the drilling string. Okay? In this specific case, the maximum depth which was reached was about 20 meters, not very deep. And it took about 1 or 2 hours for the pure drilling process. And after this, the drilling operators started to lift the pipes, and right now you can see very vividly how the wrenches are used. So the drilling fork is put underneath, and then you use the wrench on the next pipe in order to unscrew the pipe and take it out from the drilling rig. And if you can watch the process right now, there are only two drilling operators, so you will require only 2 people to operate the rig, and if the cooperation of these people is very aligned, you can drill very, very quickly. Of course, if the situation allows, if your resources allow to do this, you can ask for more people. The third person can sit on the motor pump to start and to shut down the motor pump, because it is compulsory procedure. When you remove the pipe, the motor pump should be shut down, because if you don't do this, the water will splash from the pipe. So in order not to waste time and go to the motor pump each time, you can use the third person who will be purely responsible for the motor pump. And now, dear friends, let's move on to the calibration procedure. Now you can see the calibration bit, and it has 2 blades and it has the rings. So after some period of time, now you can see that the drilling table is moved to the side. It is one of the functions of our professional drilling table, and now you put inside the calibration bit. Now you can observe the process very vividly. And what is the purpose of the calibration, you may ask? The calibration is the process of clearing the walls of the borehole after you complete the drilling. It is obvious that after you finish normal drilling, there will be some stones, some obstacles or some foreign particles which are still stuck in the walls of the real borehole. And in order to remove all of these foreign particles, you may want to use the calibration bit, because it will be very, very easy when you start inserting the PVC pipes. It is the compulsory procedure before you start to insert the PVC pipe, the blue one, because otherwise your PVC pipe will just get stuck. So it is better to spend additional time. You will need to complete the whole drilling procedure as you have seen already before, but the only difference is in the different type of the drilling bit. On stage number 2, it was drilling with a 3-blade bit, which is made of tungsten carbide, if you remember. And on stage number 3, which is called calibration, you will be using the calibration bit, and right now you can watch very precisely how it is being performed. So right now, as you understand, this calibration bit will remove all unnecessary particles, stones and other foreign obstacles and particles which may get stuck in the walls of the borehole. Now they will be removed, and after this the operators will be 100% sure that they may install the PVC pipes in a very smooth and very quick manner. At the same time, dear clients, do not forget that while drilling using the wet method of drilling, using the wet drilling, you will need to replenish the volume of water in the water pit. Before you start drilling, of course, you will need to fill the water pit with water. So you can make sure that you place your drilling rig close to some natural reservoirs, such as lakes or rivers. But in case there are no such natural reservoirs, you can bring water in plastic containers on a regular manner in order to replenish the volume of water, because as the drilling goes on, the water will be consumed by the borehole. So it is obvious that you will be reaching some aquifers in the top layers of the soil, which you might not want to use. You want to go deeper to reach the necessary aquifer. But still, as you go down, you will reach some water levels, and the water will be just going to these water levels, to these aquifers. Thus, the level of the water in your water pit will be constantly reducing. But to ensure that your drilling procedure is conducted in the right way, you need to replenish it. So now you can see the stage number 4. It's called preparation of PVC pipe. Now you can observe vividly how the filter is made. So now you can see the PVC pipe and the grinding machine, okay? And it is called the procedure how to prepare the mesh filter. You just do some perforations, some holes in the filter, and this filter will be inserted first when the situation comes to installation of the PVC pipes. So this procedure is not difficult. You just need to understand how it is fulfilled on practice, and once you try this procedure, then you will be very confident how to complete it yourself. Just watch it carefully to understand that you will need to do absolutely the same steps when you will be drilling your real water borehole. Now you can see some white filter. It is the mesh filter which is put on the top of this perforated PVC pipe, which will be inserted first. So now we move to the stage number 4, preparation of PVC pipe and installation to the water borehole which you have drilled. In order to help complete this procedure, so you can use some auxiliary materials, such as the normal rope, and as you can see, the support of 3 people will be enough to complete this process. You just use the normal thread of the pipes, and they are connected easily one to another. And then, in order not to lose the PVC pipes in the borehole, you need to hold it in a very firm manner. And then you add more and more PVC pipes. By the way, the length of one PVC pipe is 3 meters, and the diameter of the 3-blade bit, which was used before, was 200 millimeters. And the diameter of the casing pipe itself, in this case, is 125 millimeters. Also, in Russia, sometimes we may use the diameter of the casing pipe, which is 159 millimeters, but now such diameter is used very seldom. Most of the time we are using the casing pipes of 125 millimeters. For the purpose of the normal household, such diameter will be absolutely fine and absolutely sufficient. So now this procedure is finished, and we move slowly to stage number 5, which is called flushing of borehole. To do this, the cap is installed on the top of PVC pipe, and then the clean water will be supplied inside this PVC pipe. Why should we want to do this? In order to clean and to flush all of the dirt from the borehole. Because, as you understand, when the team was drilling the borehole, so still some amount of dirt and other mud was left between the walls of the borehole and between the PVC pipe. But the next step will be filling of the gravel. And before you do this, of course, you need to flush this space from all the dirt and mud. And when this is completed, stage number 5, we move to stage number 6, which you can observe right now, and which is called filling of water borehole with gravel. So, as you understand, there is a space between the walls of the borehole and between the PVC pipe, because the PVC pipe has the diameter of 125 millimeters, and the diameter of the borehole itself is 200 millimeters. And that is why we need to fill this space by gravel. In this time, we use the mesh size of the gravel, which is 2.8 and 3.10. So these are the sizes which are used in these specific cases. And of course, you will need to calculate the necessary amount of gravel in advance, based on the expected depth of the borehole that you might want to drill. Because this area is very is very familiar, and so there is a village where you have several houses, countryside houses, and people already know in advance so how deep they need to drill. So this is why it is very easy to calculate in advance the right number of gravel. And of course, after the procedure is finished, we move to stage number 7, which is called preparation of the drilling rig for and disassembly of the drilling rig and preparation it to be delivered to the warehouse. Now there is a simple lorry, simple truck used to remove the drilling rig from the drilling site. Now you can see that the procedure how to disassemble the drilling machine is very simple, and now you just need to put all of the accessories, tools to this lorry, which you need to use. And of course, dear friends, do not forget that there will be the stage number 8, which is called preparation of submersible pump. In this specific case, we will not show this step because it was completed the next day, but generally you will need to use the submersible pump, and you will need to use the wire rope and electrical cable in order to lower the submersible pump to the completed water borehole. So the flow rate of this submersible pump in this specific case was 1 cubic meter per hour, and I can tell you that it is more than enough in order to supply this normal household with water. So for the household purposes and also for other purposes, this amount of flow rate is absolutely enough. And after you install the submersible pump, you need to flush the borehole about 1 week. So now, dear friends, the procedure of the real-life drilling is finished. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.